Hi there, it's Tuesday and bringing you another layout. This one took me 52 minutes, I believe, and that's not counting the sewing. So this sewing here is by Amy Tangerine. That's one of her sewing templates, and I did that prior to making the video. I'm showing you that I pulled in a glitz roller stamp here. And I'm basically using the products from my Make a Kit Monday. And it's hard to see that roller stamp, but it did turn out really pretty. And you can see it in person. The yellow doilies I pulled in from my new Freckled Fawn order. And I'm pretty sure everything else except for the enamel dots was on my Make a Kit Monday from March 3rd. And part of this is a layout that I did to kind of express some feelings I've been having. And so it was very therapeutic for me. And I don't know how many of you just scrapbook the good things. I'm sure most of you do. But for me, I include everything. So the heartbreak or the sad things or things that aren't so great, I scrapbook those too because it's the documentation of my life, right? So I feel like that's part of who I am. That's part of the life I've lived. And I want to put that down in my scrapbooks just like anything else. So the title here might seem a little weird is my point, I guess. Of course, there's that doily again from Martha Stewart if you've watched my other videos. Oh my gosh, I have tried to use that thing in like 8 or 10 different layouts. It never works. You'll be happy to know, about 2 layouts after this, I finally figured out a place to put it. Wow, it's been a challenge. I'm not real sure I'm into that punch set. I'm glad it was a gift because had I spent that kind of money, I would not be a happy camper. So I pull these frames and I end up using this one, and I used the word you for it because I went in the Silhouette store and it had a die cut that said you can fix anything with a kiss, and that was very apropos to this situation because that was kind of Ashley's concept is, well, I can fix anything with a kiss, but unfortunately life doesn't work that way. Sometimes you have to do more. So but anyway, the U in the frame was part of what I used, and then I ended up using the U out of the die cut from the Silhouette store at the bottom. Now this craft sheet, the dark one you see me put there on the right, I end up using hot glue gun on it to get it to stick because it's that Tim Holtz waxy craft sheet that you can crinkle and stuff, and it did not want to stick with score tape or red line or any of that. It was not having it. I did discover later that glossy accents, it will stick to that. Of course, wouldn't it? Tim Holtz. He's a very smart man. If you want to use that craft stuff and you want it to stick, you better buy some glossy accents. Very ingenious, or at least the company he works for is Ranger Industries. Okay, and here's the weird thing. Okay, you want to get strange? This G, that you see the G in anything? Somehow I ended up with an extra G. Don't ask me how. I was playing with my Silhouette. I cut out all these lovey-dovey things to make, layouts with Ashley, and I end up with an extra G. I was pulling everything apart, and I was like, where does this G go? And it goes nowhere. So it's just sitting on my table waiting for a place, and it is the same G in the word anything. So if I am having an illiterate moment and you notice I'm missing a G somewhere, could you comment and let me know? Because I'm so confused why I even have that. What in the world? And the blue that you see there behind, or where the glue gun went to stick that craft, it kind of is hidden by the silhouette die cut. It doesn't really show. And then I'm putting that down with the glossy accents, and then I'm going to use another silhouette die cut up at the top left and a roller date stamp. The roller date stamp says remember this, and then the die cut will say you belong to me. Not that, he particularly cares, but that's kind of how I feel. It is what it is. Let's see. Oh, and I think I said if you want product description, it'll be in my Make It Kit Monday from March 3rd. But I don't think I pulled anything else besides the silhouette die cuts and the glitz roller stamp. Sorry about my voice. Oh my gosh. Allergies are just ridiculous this time of year for me. From November to March, I suffer. And I thought, I bought into this. I don't know where I got it, but when I was younger, somebody told me that as you age, you're not as sensitive to allergens and that you don't really have allergies. Well, that has not been the case with me. I have gotten worse over the years, and I grew up in the country and never had allergies until I moved out on my own. I moved into an apartment as a young adult, almost an adult, and that I never had allergies until that. And I'm telling you, I grew up in the country. We had chickens and horses and a garden, and I spent a lot of my time in a barn with hay and cats, and I got tested years ago, and it's just molds that I'm allergic to. Oh gosh, see, and this is my third time to narrate this because I've had hiccups, either in the storyline or my dog interrupted, that sort of thing. Life got in the way. It just stopped one time, so I'm doing it again, and that's really done my voice no justice. So it's just sounds like a wreck. I apologize. So here, you'll see that I'm just incorporating more embellishments because I am an embellishment heavy kind of girl. I was looking at other die cuts there to stick on there, and I'm just loving the silhouette that I got from him at Christmas. It's just an awesome machine. I want to learn how to write and have it cut out my handwriting and that sort of thing. I haven't done that yet, but I've cut out letters and images, and it's just been a super fun tool. I would have never bought it for myself because I have a Cricut, but it's totally different than the Cricut, and you can get such cool designs at the Silhouette store. I'm really loving it. Let's see. I think here towards the end you'll see that here in a minute actually, you'll see I add a bunch of various letter stickers I pulled because I had run out of a T or an E or what have you. So the actual title is You Can Fix Anything with a Kiss. At least you thought. At least that's what you thought. Okay, that's what it is. At least that's what you thought. And that's pretty much, and then the remember this, you belong to me up in the corner. Those are, I thought they pretty much said it all. The sticker there that says Happy Day, that's kind of ironic because actually when he sent me that picture, there was a text with it that said, do I look happy? that poor man was not. I mean, he walks around acting happy, but I mean, inside there's a lot of struggles emotionally. So, although I tried and tried to make him happy, but you know, you gotta be happy from within. You gotta deal with life as it comes, and so that's something that I guess everybody has to learn on their own. And I'm just pulling those various letter stickers here. I love those little hearts, the aqua hearts that came on the number sticker sheet from the Glitz Wild and Free. I have used them, I think, on every layout. Oh, see, that black doesn't match. Doesn't go with my color scheme. I don't know what I was thinking, pulling a black element. I'm just trying to stick to the craft yellow, blue, and white. So here I'm spelling out my title. And, of course, I end up having a glossy accent all the letter stickers because, you know, they just don't stick. I don't get it. Why? Why can't they make letter stickers that don't peel up? It's crazy. If there's a manufacturer out there listening to me, could you please make a very sticky, give us an option or something. I need sticky letter stickers. Because when I put glossy accents or something on it, I can see all that squishing out of the sides and it's all glossy. And I've tried matte and that just looks like matte sheen that's showing, and I'm just not happy with letter stickers. Now Thickers has got it going on, but I don't always want Thickers on everything. So sometimes they're not, you know, what I want. Oh man, I'm ready to get rid of these. Oh, basic gray stickers are the worst. I had to glue down every one of those. That's crazy too, right? Because they give you so many, and you're like, oh, jackpot! I can use, like, I have 14 H's. I never run out, but they saved money on that adhesive, I'll tell you that. Let's see. I think towards the end here, I'll also use some of my glossy accents. Oh no, glossy accents. I mean Glimmer Glaze by Tattered Angels. And it's in Aloha Green, but it doesn't look green on the layout. It looks blue. And I'll sprinkle that, and I'll stamp. Oh no, I already stamped, remember this. Oh, and I'll put some enamel dots, various enamel dots that I pull from my stash. That's the other thing that wasn't in my original kit. It was the enamel dots. And I'll put those on the layout, and that will finish it up. And here in a minute, I'm going to slow down the video so you can see the close-ups at a slower pace. Here's those enamel dots. And I have another video that I just made that's almost finished. I have a couple more elements to finish up. And I'll get that process for you. And in the beginning of it is a very, very, very small haul by Mama Elephant. Just a couple of stamps that I got. So I'm getting close to finishing up this Make It Kit Monday. I didn't get near the amount out of it that I thought I would. Oh, here we go. I'm slowing down. But I'm kind of running low on paper, so unless I pull in a couple of more white sheets or something, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that Make It Kit, but we'll see. So I hope you enjoyed the layout, and I love you all, and I appreciate you watching and listening to my madness, and I hope you enjoyed my art. And I've got still pictures to follow, and you can find me on Instagram at TrueLane, And you can find me on Pinterest as Tuesday Hubbard. And also 2 peas in a bucket as True Lane 1. Have a good night. Bye.